Hello YouTube and welcome to the most disappointing car boot haul video of the year. So it's a bank holiday Monday, but the weather was not good. When I was out at the big car boot that I go to every week yesterday, one of the trader guys, I asked where he was going to go today, and he said there was one very close to me that I'd never heard of. And he said, oh yeah, they do it once a year, it's big. I looked it up online, they said it was sold out, you couldn't get any more pitches on the field. So anyone could turn up to buy, but selling wise, sold out. So I thought, this will be a good one. Woke up, it was a little bit rainy. Got there, there's no parking at all, which they don't state on the website. So I followed the postcode. The roads were all gridlocked because I got there like 10 minutes before opening. Anyway, it was just chaos. So got there, saw someone that I work with, and a load of the people from the big car boot were down there, and everyone was chasing the same 50p piece. So not a lot to see today, but here's a Binks saying hello. First thing we got is this original Jurassic Park dinosaur. He was 50p. We got this mug, king size, got a nice lion on the front there. It is clearly a lion bar, not dishwasher safe. Haven't looked this up. Does have a small chip on it. There, don't know if you can see that, but apart from that, it's in pretty good shape. So 50p, maybe that might be worth a couple of quid, who knows. Bought this little safari dinosaur, he was 50p, and the same lady had this old school Robocop figurine. Went back later on and she had another box of toys out, and in it was this I don't know, Star Wars Palpatine, something, Emperor Palpatine. I did look it up. It did have a date on it somewhere, though I cannot see it now. Oh, there it is. LFL. Bloody hell, these are hard things to read, aren't they? 1984, is that? Or is that 1994? God, I'm going to have to hold it up to the light to have a little look. I think it says 1984. I could be wrong. Could be 1994. I don't know. Looks like a pretty old one. He was a quid. Saw a load of horses. This was the only seahorsey one in the bunch. All of them were Schleich, every single one. Asked the lady how much they were, and she said all the Schleich ones, they're all genuine Schleich, they're all £2 each. So I spent £2 on this. Bought some scenic accessories. These will be good for D&D. I get sick of saying that nowadays. Both of them are from a local toy shop. Both of them were 80p each. He said, you know what? You can have the pair for £1. So I thought, oh, brilliant. Saved 60 pence off of retail. They're actually probably more than this nowadays. These were probably bought years ago, I imagine. But yeah, we'll make good use of those. Saw a big stack of videos. A friend that I haven't seen for many, many years was down at the car boot. He doesn't go to the big one, so I don't see him very often. But he said, keep up the videos. So he actually still watches, which is crazy. He was going through the boxes. He took out a load of these videos. They were 50p each or 3 for £1. He found some good stuff, some old sort of horror ones. But he left behind Pulp, The Park Is Mine. Don't know if it's worth anything. Oasis, There and Then. Again, don't know if it's worth anything, but might go with that cassette we found yesterday. And Highlander. Now, I'd never normally pick Highlander up, but it does say on the back, for display purposes only, not for sale. So I thought, is it like one of those empty cases you see on the Blockbuster shelf? But it says, this cassette is property of Warner Home Video and is for dealer information only. Very strange. They did have two sort of blank set cases. They were just white cardboard. And the bit on the side there said Spider-Man versus the villains. One of them said DVD extras, although it was on cassette. And then the other one said main show or something. And I was just really perplexed by it, but I didn't buy them because it was going to be another quid. So maybe the display purpose one's worth a quid or two. Who knows? And then I bought this little box for £2. It's got some sort of dung beetle, stag beetle in the top of it. There's a few Britons in there, so our friend Car Boot Collectors can have these for his Britons box. I think I saw 4 in there, and he wanted £2 for the box, so I was like, well, that probably makes it worthwhile. Did I miscount? Is there only 3 in there? No, there is a 4th. Yeah, there's the 4th one. So 4 Britons. I guess this is some early learning centre stuff by the look of things. Oh no, it says Simba on it. This very cheap looking plastic horse. A very similar cheap looking plastic horse. Oh, we just dropped something. Dropped some sort of cavalry spear looking thing. This dude who says absolutely nothing. Feels quite cheap plastic. Another one of these horsies. There's a few of these little shields. Might be good for putting around buildings in D&D. And then there's quite a lot of these. And on the bottom they say W Germany. Does that mean West Germany? So there's 1 West German, 2 West German. This one, which is a bit different from the others. Don't know if he's been painted green or that's how he came, but he says West German as well. Is that all the West Germans? Oh no, there's a couple more, I think. Come on, get off of him. There's another one there. He says West German. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 West Germans. This one is a bit heavier plastic, but it doesn't say anything. Don't know what he is. This looks like some sort of Papo early learning centre. Meant to ride on a horse. Can't actually see any markings on him anywhere, but I'm guessing that's what he is. Who knows? These little dudes who say nothing. I'll put them down here so maybe you can have a better look. Another one of these weird ones that don't say anything. Another weird one that doesn't say anything. Another weird one that doesn't say anything. Another one of these dudes that doesn't say anything. Handful of these. Again, don't say anything. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. This dude, he doesn't say anything either. A few dice. And then a load of these shields. This looks like it's from some Ninjago thing. And then, yeah, just some little bits of rubbish at the bottom as well. So not overly exciting. I think I spent about 2 hours walking around gathering this pile of absolute rubbish. It just wasn't a car boot sale. It had more of the people from the big sale there trading and buying than it had anyone that was actually car booting. So I did feel like it's a bit of a waste of a morning. There's another car boot sale up the road that we've been to many years ago, but haven't been to for many years. Went down there. Looked pretty busy when I pulled in. I was surprised. The friendly fella said that it was only like 2 rows, and I pulled into the car park. I was like, wow, there's loads of cars here. Turns out I was looking at the car park and there was only 2 rows. Charged me £1 entry, didn't spend a penny. There was another car boot on up the road. Was considering going to that. Decided not to, cut me losses because it would be an extra 15 minutes drive, which would make it a 45-minute drive home. As I was driving home, it started raining, and it rained all day since. So yeah, very disappointing. Nothing of any value or of anything exciting at all. But hey ho, that's how she goes sometimes. Anyway, hope you guys had better luck. Bye!